Howdy folks, and welcome to video blog number 12. For this week's video blog, I decided to dig into my old past kind of videos that I've done in the past, and this week I came across one that I did on color enhancers. Now, not color enhancers for surfaces, but basically for edges, especially the chiseled edge. So you fabricators out there that are doing chiseled edges, you may want to take a look at this video. Okay, Mark, here's that special project I was telling you about a minute ago. What this is a chiseled edge, and as you can see, it's very, very rough, but that's not the problem. The problem here is it's light in color. I'd like it to be able to match the surface, not from a polish standpoint, but just from a color enhancing standpoint. So do you have a product that can do that for us?
Yes, we do, Fred. We've got a product that will actually penetrate, seal into the surface, much like the same way that the bulletproof did for the rest of our countertop. But we've added a special feature to it. It's an enhancing agent. And what that will do is it'll create a wet look to it or a darkening effect to it in order to keep it that same look as what the top is.
Can we do it? Show me how it works.
Got some right here. We'll just apply a little bit to it.
It just simply brushes on?
Yeah, again, it can be applied with a brush. We want to be careful not to get it onto the surface itself, because we don't want that part to be any more enhanced. But you can see now where the stone is actually starting to take that darker appearance to it, just giving it a little more rich look and taking away some of that chalkiness of it.
When it dries, will it stay looking like that?
Yeah, what we want to do again, we want to let that soak in for a while, 15-20 minutes, just before it starts to dry up on there. With this type of surface, rather than wiping it, we can just pat it and absorb any of the excess that's sitting on the surface.
And since this is going to be inside, is it a product we have to apply every so often, or does it stay pretty permanent?
No, this one will stay pretty permanent. In fact, it might be good to test it in an inconspicuous area, because if you do apply this and for some reason you decided that's not the look you wanted, it's not reversible. So again, we want to try it on a piece of stone.
Do it once, in other words.
Yeah,
great.
Exactly.
Well, wonderful. Well, now we know how to protect our countertop. We know how to maintain it, and you've helped us with our special project here. So, Mark, thanks for coming by. You're really helpful.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Well, folks, there you have it. Now, a couple of cautions with color enhancers. Color enhancers are only temporary. They won't last a very long time. They can also be used if you have a resin slab and you've cut the profile on it, and the profile is obviously lighter than the top. Over time, the UV light will actually hit that edge, and the color will match the surface as well as the edge. So you just need to be a little bit careful, but they're a great product to use. A lot of manufacturers out there, Akimi, 10X, several of them have color enhancers. So until next week, make sure to tune in to my Stone and Tile radio show, which you can find at the link up here, and we'll see everybody next week.